So we'll begin in our first posture, our recline butterfly. So taking the bolster behind the back. Extend the legs out. Take the soles of the feet together, knees wide. And then just rolling over, leaning back, coming all the way onto your bolster, shoulders back, arms out to the sides. This is our first posture. And as you do, ease your way into it. Just take a few moments here. Just tune in to your hips, to your groins. And just take a few moments to observe the pressure there. If you do feel like it is too much pressure, what you can do here is to place your books or your blocks underneath your knees for a little extra support. So that will just alleviate the pressure there. And just arriving, dropping in, just tuning into the natural rhythm of your breath. With each inhalation, feeling your belly expanding, rising. And with each exhalation, just feeling the belly fall. With each inhalation, just feeling the belly rising or expanding. And with each exhalation, just feeling the belly fall. Just allowing the events of your day, the events of your week, to effortlessly roll off your shoulders. Just allowing yourself to step into this present moment and just stepping into the here and now. Clearing any thoughts of the past or future, any to-do lists. Just allowing yourself to leave any thoughts that may be cluttering the mind. Just allowing yourself to leave those thoughts outside of your space. You're just honoring this time you've taken out for yourself. Just be with you, be with your breath. So our in practice is a practice of slowing down, a practice of nurturing ourselves, of really feeling ourselves up. It's a practice of going inwards. So if the mind does begin to wander as we move through our practice, just working with your mindful witnessing awareness, so just becoming a witness and observer to your thoughts as you very gently and kindly send your thoughts on their way. Just shift the awareness back to the breath, back to the present moment. And in this way, through sending the thoughts away, through coming back to the breath, back to the present moment, we're slowing down our brain waves, which allows us to become more present, which allows us to enter into a deeper space of being. So entering into a space of stillness, a space of deep inner peace, inner joy. So if the mind is a little busy, just keep working in this way. So through our yin practice, we work with longer holds. We do this because we're working quite a specific area of the body, working with the fascia, the connective tissue. This is the area of the body that connects all of our bones, our ligaments, our organs. The only way the fascia is able to release is through long holds, through resting in postures or shapes. And we do want to be resting in a comfortable space. So as I suggested at the beginning of this shape, if it is too much pressure on the hips, the groins, just taking your books, your blocks underneath the knees. Just allow yourself that permission to experiment with the props. And essentially, once you have found your space of comfort, just allow yourself to totally let go. Just be with you, be with your breath. Giving in and letting go. And very gently, once you feel ready, we'll release up from our recline butterfly. Once you feel ready in your own time, at your own pace, just taking the palms underneath the thighs, we'll draw the knees together, extending the legs out, and just very gently rolling over onto your side, releasing the bolster out from underneath your body, and coming all the way onto your back, just finding your rebound, a space of rest. And just feeling that work in the body. Breathing into any resistance. Maybe you're working with 3 deep releasing breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, just releasing any residual tension. And with each out breath, just allow whatever needs to flow out to flow out. Once you feel ready to transition, working into our supported bridge pose, bending the knees, taking the soles of the feet to ground. So for some friends, you'll be working with your book here. For other friends, working with your block, maybe stacking up a few pillows, just working with whatever you've got around, lifting the hips high, so sliding your book or your block underneath the hips, maybe working with a pillow, and just resting the hips all the way down. So working to release the lower back with this posture, stimulating the kidneys, the adrenal glands. So beautiful balancing posture. If you are working with your block here, just tuning in, there are 3 levels to your block. So if you are working with the super high level, just ensure that the block is on the bony part of the back of the hips. And then at any level, if you want to take it a little further, you're extending both legs out. Arms beside the body, palms facing up. And I invite you to breathe into your belly, into the solar plexus. So when we're working on that energetic level, the solar plexus is a space where we often store emotional tension. So by breathing nice and deeply into that space, can help us to shift any of that deep-rooted stored, conscious or unconscious, emotional tension, any blockages. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, and letting go. Very gently, once you feel ready, just lifting the hips high, easing your way out. Just taking it nice and gently, maybe working your way down level by level. Just in your own time, at your own pace. Just taking it nice and gently. Once again, working your way into your rebound. Extending your legs out, arms beside the body, palms facing up. Just closing the eyes, just be with you, be with your breath. Just allowing that work to settle in the body. And just coming into a space of feeling. Once again, just breathing into the body, into any resistance. And if the mind is wandering off, just shifting the awareness back, coming back to the breath, back to the present moment. Just honoring this time you've taken out for yourself. And once you feel ready to transition, just very gently rolling over onto your side. Going to ease our way into our twist from here. So working our way into our twisted deer. So working with our bolster or our pillows, taking them behind the hips. Also always super important to take a twist after a bridge. So bending the knees, soles of the feet to ground. Drawing the knees all the way over to the left, so you're creating this crisscross position with the legs. And then you're just drawing your bolster towards your left hip. Palms to either side of your bolster, you're twisting and turning the torso. And then taking the torso all the way down. So you're taking your left cheek to the bolster or right cheek if you're working with a deeper twist. And just allowing yourself to totally let go here. And very gently, once you feel ready, easing your way back up once again in your own time, at your own pace. Just keeping the energy nice and slow, maintaining that beautiful yin energy. Just working your way over to the other side, so taking our knees all the way over to the right, twisting and turning the body, and then taking the bolster right up against the right hip, palms to either side of the bolster, twisting and turning your body, and then you're easing your way down. So once again, here we take the right cheek to the bolster, our left cheek for a deeper twist. And just giving in to that pull of gravity, allow the body to become nice and heavy. So working to stimulate the central nervous system. So through this posture, it offers us clarity. So messages are being relayed back to the brain more effortlessly, more freely. Also detoxifies the body. So just closing the eyes and enjoying the ride. Just be with you. And then very gently easing your way back up in your own time, at your own pace. Once you feel ready, we'll come to a cross-legged position from here. We'll work a little through the shoulders, through the neck. So maybe sitting up on a little pillow here if you need to. And then just finding the length in your spine. We'll draw the shoulders back. And we're just very simply dropping our left ear to our left shoulder. And for some friends, we'll stay right here. Maybe that's already feeling like enough of a stretch. If you can go a little further, we're inhaling the left arm up and over, left palm on top of the right ear. And you're just feeling the weight of your hand creating more space through your shoulder, through your neck, through your scalenes. Now you can rest right here if you do want to take it a little further again, extending the right arm out to the side, maybe fingertips to ground, maybe the palm towards your lower back, or taking it towards your left hip. And just breathing into your shoulder, to your neck. And relaxing any facial expressions. At any point, as we move through this shape, if you do need to release, just allow yourself that permission. It's absolutely fine. And very gently, once you feel ready to release, just sliding the left fingertips to the left side of the face, just encouraging your head back up to center here, nice and gently. And maybe you're just taking a few moments here, and once you feel ready, just working your way over to the other side. So we're dropping our right ear to our right shoulder this round, and maybe that's as far as we need to go. We can rest right here. Again, if we're going further, inhale the right arm up and over, right palm on top of the left ear. And again, just feeling the weight of your hand, creating that space through your shoulder, through your neck, through your scalenes, resting here, or you're extending the left arm out to the left. Maybe fingertips are grounding, maybe the palm towards your lower back or towards your right hip. And once you're there, just be with you, be with your breath. Just working to a space that feels comfortable in the body that you're working with in this moment. And just allowing yourself to totally let go. And then very gently releasing once you feel ready, just sliding the right fingertips once again to the right side of the face. Just encourage the head back up and up to center. Just being nice and gentle with your neck. And just taking a few moments here, just rub the palms together, create a little bit of heat here. And once the palms are nice and warm, just take the palms to the back of the neck, the shoulders. Just sending the neck and shoulders a little healing love, giving them a nice little massage here. And then once you feel ready, just shrug the shoulders up to the ears, massaging the back of the neck. So just stimulating the C1, C2. And coming back through center, relaxing the shoulders, and we'll work into our long-legged butterfly from here. So taking the soles of the feet together, just taking the feet as far forwards as feels good in your body. Now for some friends, we're just going to be folding forwards here, just curling, rounding the spine, and maybe that's as far as you'll go. If you do have a block or your book, maybe you're resting your forehead to your block or book. That can be quite nice. You can even work with taking your pillows out in front, bolster out in front. Just finding a nice space where you can allow yourself to relax. If you can, take the arms underneath, the ankles there, catching on to the toe tips. It's also another nice space. And then maybe something resting to the forehead there. So just coming as far forward as feels good in your body. And just closing the eyes. And letting go. And once you feel ready, just very gently easing your way back up in your own time, at your own pace. And we'll work our way into our heart opener from here, just extending the legs out, working with your pillows or your bolster, just changing the angle, taking it across the mat. And just working the midline of the back just behind the heart space, laying over your bolster. And for some friends, we'll draw the shoulders back, arms out to the sides. We're dropping our head back if that feels okay for our neck. If that is too much, just taking your book or your pillows underneath your head for a little extra support. So that just alleviates the pressure there. So just opening up through the lung channels, opening up through the heart space, the heart meridian. And just take a few moments here to rest in your heart space, the eternal home within, the supreme space. And very gently, once you feel ready, just releasing out of your heart opener, just rolling over onto your side. Just releasing your props out from underneath you. And coming all the way onto your back, once again finding your rebound. And just feeling that work in the body. Just taking a little mini shavasana here. Just allow the body to become nice and heavy. And deepening your breath. And then once you feel ready, just transitioning into your shoulder stand. So we'll just work to elevate the legs from here, bending the knees, soles of the feet to ground, just lifting the hips high. You're sliding your pillows or your bolster underneath your hips. Just taking the toe tips to the sky, sending the blood back, arms beside the body, palms facing up. Relaxing the nervous system. And you can rest right here. Maybe that's as far as you need to go for this evening. If any friends would like to transition into their snail pose, just taking the arms beside the body, palms face down, drawing the toe tips up and over the head, palms supporting the lower back, just taking the knees to the forehead. And just creating a little length in the spine. Once you feel ready to release, just easing your way out, you're finding your way into your Shavasana, just preparing for deep relaxation. Maybe taking a pillow underneath the head, a blanket over the body. Just getting nice and comfortable here. And just finding your final space of rest. So nothing left to do, nothing left to hold. Just allowing yourself to give in to the pull of gravity, relaxing every muscle, every cell within the body. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, softening the eyes. And relaxing the forehead, just smoothing any tensions away. And if the mind does begin to wander as you journey through your Shavasana, once again, just becoming a witness and observer to your thoughts, as you very gently and kindly send your thoughts on their way. Just shift the awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. Extending the legs out, just allow the toes to flop open, arms beside the body, palms facing up. And just be with you, be with your breath, honoring this precious moment, this precious time you've taken out for yourself. Now you can rest right where you are for as long as you need to, for as long as you like. If you do wish to come out, just start by drawing the awareness back to the breath, back to the body. With each inhalation, just feeling the belly rising or expanding. And with each exhalation, just feeling the belly fall. With each inhalation, just feeling the belly rising or expanding. And with each exhalation, just feeling the belly fall. Turning your attention to your fingertips and toe tips, and just begin to very gently and softly move the fingertips and toe tips, awaken through your body. And once you feel ready, interlocking the fingers, just drawing the arms up and overhead, just stretching out one final big stretch. As you exhale, just rolling over onto your side. If you're laying down, just resting there for a few breaths. Keeping the eyes closed, keeping the energy nice and slow. Just say good evening to yourself. Maybe just saying something kind to yourself, a few words of self-love, encouragement, support. Once you feel ready in your own time, at your own pace, Just easing your way up to your seated posture. Once you've arrived, you're drawing the shoulders back, open up through the chest, through the heart space, placing the hands in prayer, prayer to the heart. And take a moment to honor yourself for being here, for creating this time and space, for you to nurture, to nourish yourself, for harmonizing mind, body, and spirit. Acknowledge one thing you are grateful for. And sealing our practice with one big Om together on the out breath, only if that feels okay for you, massaging the heart. Inhaling deeply. Taking a moment to bow forwards in respect for yourself, for others, and all of creation. Namaste.